Hi and welcome to Sebastian's Woodworks. As you saw by the title of the video, I'm going to be using some of these pallet wood scraps to make a chopping block, butcher block I guess we would call them. And then if I'm going to make this a little bit quicker, we're going to speed this up. And basically just picking the pieces of wood and making them fit. Some of them have a little bit of a crown, so we're going to keep those in the same direction. Also want to make it as wide as it will fit in my planer. And so that is about just over 12 inches. Trying to find out here if I need to add any more pieces just by squeezing everything together and taking a final measurement. So it looks like we're good, and we're going to start the glue up process. I did end up using a spatula spreader, making it a lot easier and faster. Here I'm getting the parallel clamps set up down on the floor. This was not the greatest idea to do with all the glue decided to squeeze out all over the floor. As you can see, well, that's okay. All kind of got washed away. So here I am using a square to line up everything, adding all the clamps and letting it dry overnight. Next morning, heading out to the garage. I got myself this new die grinder from DeWalt for making bowls and spoons, doing some power carving. Keep that for another video. So here I am just sending this through the planer. Came out great. Gonna fill some of the holes that were left with some glue. So after many hours of sanding, we ended up with a nice butcher block. And so what's going to happen now is I'm going to cut 2-inch pieces so that we can flip them around and have an end grain cutting board. And using this cross-cut sled that I just made, we'll be able to do that very easily. And there's one. Make sure to number them to make rearranging a lot easier. So I'm using this board, this melamine board here, to line them up and just to keep everything off the table there. So I'm going to go in and just flip every other, and this will give it a cool, neat design, I think. So we got 2 butcher blocks. Time for glue up. And clamps. Just making sure everything's flat, it's square. It's very important. Actually, one of them ended up being cupped. I was able to fix that using the planer. I don't know about you guys, but this is a really satisfying part of woodworking, is putting something together, cutting it up, and putting it over together again. If you guys are still watching, please subscribe, hit that like button, comment down below. So again, using the carpeted square, line everything up. I'm going to use some clamps. I didn't have any more of the smaller ones, so I'm going to have to use some of the bigger clamps. And here we go. We got glued up butcher block. I did use the router to round over the edges. And now I'm going to use the belt sander to flatten and get rid of any of the dust there, filling that was used. And I ended up using a 50 or 80 grit sandpaper there, and then came back with the rotary sander at about 100 to 150, all the way up to 220. And then just finishing it up again here with another round over, just to make sure that the sanding part didn't make the edges too flat. This little Milwaukee palm sander is a great little tool. Gets around the edges very easily. And here you go. Gonna add some oil and some wax, and we'll be done with this butcher block. As you can see there, all the wood grains